Yo, what's up, gamers? Welcome to episode 3 of Lost Woods Draft League series. Uh, yeah, this week we went up against the Cosmic Clefairies, aka Charlotte. Charlotte's a local player, as many of the people in this league are. Um, yep. They're known for um, Annihilate. I know that's one of their favorites to run. Uh, so yeah, Whimsicott and Annihilate, very strong pairing. Um, I was definitely worried about it a little bit. But there's also a ton of other threats on this team. Um, I'm a personal Gardevoir enjoyer. I've used Gardevoir in multiple drafts, and I think it's really good. Um, I think Toadscrew is awesome. I've also used Rotom Wash before in draft. It's pretty good. Sneasel, no joke. It might be only the baby, but I mean, it's still fast. Still has good tools like Fake Out. I mean, it does what you need it to do. And Araquanid, big damage, I guess. But yeah, I'm recording this again many weeks after my match. But so I don't really remember. This is what I ended up bringing. Oh yeah, I remember this Ursaluna Blood Moon with room service. It was able to. I think it could underspeed everything except for Araquanid under Trick Room, and it could outspeed everything in Tailwind, which was really nice. So that was the strategy behind that. I thought it was really cool. We're getting Specs Noivern again. I like this set with Frisk. It's just pretty solid. Good damage. It's fast. I mean, the damage is honestly it could be better. Noivern's special attack is not that high. It's a 97. But with Specs, and Draco Meteor, it does the job. Gengar was our Trick Room setter here. I believe I really wanted Trick Room. Yeah, I wanted Trick Room this week. Just because, I don't know, it's really good for me. Especially if they go for, Tailwind with Whimsicott. Which, you gotta watch out, because Whimsicott can also Trick Room. It could be a little tricky. Yeah, then he brought back Quaquaval and Rabombi. Yeah, just a Tailwind, Pollen Puff. And a Life Orb Quaquaval this time. The Ice Spinner, I remember I had for the Toadscrew, if I had to deal with that. And then Magnezone was a bulky leftovers set with Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, and Screens. I thought this was a cool set too. I really liked it. So yeah, actually, we'll bring up their team sheet after to not spoil it this time. All right, let's watch the match. Okay. I got a lot of these to go through, so god damn it. Hang on, give me a sec. The player isn't working for some reason. Okay. Alright, so this is what they ended up bringing. Whimsicott and Annihilate, no surprise there. No Toadscrew is one thing I'm noticing right away. And then the Magmortar, I think I was worried about this too. Just the fire typing seems kind of bad for me. But we have Quaquaval to deal with that. Obviously, you can Terra Grass, and then it's kind of even more difficult because we have to hit Hurricane. I guess Pollen Puff would have done good damage if it Terra Grass. Especially given, do you guys know that Pollen Puff is 90 base power? I forget that it's actually a decent move because it's always on Amoonguss and it does no damage. Anyways, let's start game one. I'm gonna try and go through these quickly because I have like 2 other videos to record. I'm just procrastinating. So yeah, this is coming off of week 1 and week 2 losses. So really hoping for a win this week. I'll try not to spoil what happens. Interesting lead. We got Rocky Helmet and Loaded Dice. Loaded Dice, okay, I actually remember playing this and not reading this. I totally missed this. But Loaded Dice tells me that it's Technician and not Skill Link on the whatever this thing's called. And what was the other one? It was it Clear Amulet? Come on, don't do this to me. Okay. Loaded Dice. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. Yeah. That makes more sense. So again, I don't remember what I did here. I'm just probably going to go through the same thought process. I like Draco Meteor because it could just do a ton of damage and potentially knock something out. Heat Wave I don't love into the resist, but it's a spread move. So that's nice. Tailwind is good to get set up here. What did I do? Did I do Draco Tailwind? That would make sense to me. Yeah, and this should one-shot. Yep. And the Flamethrower. We're Sash this time, so we do survive that. I'm going to send out the Rotom Wash. I do want to get Noivern out because that's the special attack drop. It's locked into Draco Meteor. It has a chance to miss, and even if it hits, it's not going to do that much damage right now. Especially considering Rotom Wash is usually pretty bulky. And I think the Magmortar can take that hit pretty well too. Quaquaval seems like a relatively safe switch in. I don't expect them to Thunderbolt the Noivern. And having the water type in would be great. I don't know what I do here. Did I time out or did I side ball and buff? I think I timed out. Yeah, Protect makes sense. I Moonblast into the Protect because I timed out. That really sucks. And they Thunderbolt the Quaquaval, which is unexpected and very bad for me. I can Terra Fire, but it's not going to do me that good right now. That's another reason why the Quaquaval would have been a good switch in. If they didn't Thunderbolt there, then I could just Terra Fire and I could be kind of bulky. Not super bulky, but I could take those Thunderbolts. Especially if it's not a super high damaging, I specially invested guy. But there's also the chance of Hydro Pump, but So I'm going to go for the Terra Dragon. I didn't really expect this. I was expecting Terra Grass. Terra Dragon Follow Me, which is really tough. I tried to side Pollen Puff. And knowing that I'm the fastest on the field, I would have worked, but Follow Me really ruined that. We did get decent damage onto the Magmortar, but Unfortunately, we actually just go down to Rocky Helmet and Life Orb. Yeah, so right now we don't really know how bulky that Rotom Wash is. Because we haven't hit it yet. This endgame, though, doesn't look terrible. We still have Tailwind. And we got Ursaluna on the field. The Draco Meteor can easily deal with the Magmortar, but they just protect, and also would lower my damage next turn. Blood Rain sounds good here. Maybe into the do the Rotom, just nuke it. See, there's a follow me. I go for Hurricane because I don't want the. That's so stupid, man. I didn't want the special attack drop, and I just miss because I went for Hurricane. Whoops. There's just Thunderbolt into Noivern. That would be a 3-hit KO, potentially. I think the Whimsicott as the last Pokemon. This is scary because I can just go for like Moonblast into the Noivern. And then they could potentially like Hydro Pump the Ursaluna. They could just go for Tailwind too. This ensures they outspeed the Noivern. They'd probably already outspeed the Ursaluna though. The Hydro Pump just one shots. It's pretty unfortunate there. Unfortunate that I missed my Hurricane, and they don't miss their Hydro Pump, but it is what it is. And then, yeah, seeing the Focus Sash, it's kind of GG's there. Because you have to hit a Hurricane, like, at least twice, and also not die. We died of Moonblast anyways. So yeah, that was game one. Takeaways from that. Shoot, I don't know. I don't have that many comments on it. Kind of felt bad to lose that end game and not really get that much done with the Ursaluna. If I just protected that turn, it would have been so much better for me, but yeah, I mean, I wanted the damage. I mean, even if it did protect, they would just Hydro Pump the next turn. It wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, going into game two, not really sure. I think Trick Room sounds really good. So that's why I'm thinking about the Gengar here. But I'm thinking, like, how do I lead this, right? Like, I think I end up putting Gengar Magnezone. Or maybe Magnezone's in the back. Yeah. I go for Quaquaval probably just for like the immediate damage. It's kind of a threatening lead. Because I mean, Gengar is, it's like a bulky set here, but you know, invest in its offenses and it does a lot of damage too. It's also fast. So yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, Sludge Bomb, get out of the way. But I also could just go for Trick Room. I mean, Trick Room Ice Spinner seems like a pretty safe bet. They can go for Tailwind. They can go for Reverse Trick Room. Usually you wouldn't just make that hard read if they have Trick Room. when you're in that kind of like trick room mind game, like, am I gonna trick room? Are they gonna trick room? Honestly, most of the time it's best to just not be the one to hit trick room. uh, Now Turret Ghost, I actually don't mind seeing at all. Especially the Tailwind, popping off here. It's Tail Slap. I think that's enough to KO if it's 5 times. It does not. So we get the Ice Spinner off, which should bring that down to Sash. Wait, does it not? It actually doesn't. That's funny. But it's effectively on its Focus Sash here. Now that Trick Room's up, I can just Shadow Ball the Minchino? Chinchino? I don't know which one it is. And Quavel is kind of in an awkward spot. I almost feel like... I mean, how much Life Orb damage do you take? You take 16, so you can get 2 more attacks off potentially. Because it's at 17 HP. Now, maybe switching out into something else would have been better. I think I thought I would go down to Life Orb chip here, but I didn't do the math. If I just did the math, it's pretty easy math. I mean, it's just 10% of the... Just round it down to the nearest 0. So yeah, I mean, they protect, which stalls a turn, but I can just Shadow Ball again. And I mean, nothing really wants to switch into that anyways. Yeah, switching out to Ursaluna seems tempting here. There's obviously the chance for a Hydro Pump, which is scary. We could potentially... we just go for the Close Combat, which actually just knocks it out, which is very surprising. Now that I think about that, I think that might be a Assault Vest. Wait. We have the technology. No, it's not. Okay. So yeah, that's a big turn for me. I get 2 knockouts, and I get a free switch into my Ursaluna or my Magnezone. I'm pretty sure I go into Ursaluna here, but who knows. Yeah, so Room Service doesn't matter here because they have Tailwind up anyways. But yeah, I like this endgame for me because I can just Hyper Voice, get rid of that Whimsicott, and Shadow Ball the Annihilate. I mean, they can Terra one of the 2, but it wouldn't save them for long, I think. Hopefully. Light Screen is definitely a good way to deal with that. But yeah, we just take out the Whimsicott, and next turn we can just Blood Moon and Shadow Ball. Like, even if Trick Room goes down this turn, which I think it might, then it doesn't matter because either one of these will one-shot it. I think. Pretty sure. What was my Terra type? I was Terra Fairy. I was gonna say, if I'm Terra normal, I should always just Terra there. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close, dude. Do we live that? No. Cursed Body. I don't even know if that's good there because... Oh, Trick Room was up that turn still. Yeah, Curse Body kind of doesn't even seem that good there because they just want to Drain Punch you anyways. I mean, we still have a numbers advantage here for sure. I can potentially go for... Oh yeah, going for Tower Ghost is really smart because yeah, they can't go for... Oh, but also Terra Fairy's good. It almost seems like Terra Fairy's better because they're gonna Drain Punch the Ursaluna. We want to prevent that healing, and we want to obviously not get like one shot by that, which I don't think we would, because they don't have any like bulk ups or anything here. Yeah, so we protect here. We don't reveal the Terra too early. I think that just gives them leftovers healing if they're leftovers. And yeah, go for Reflect there, which really helps. And now you can Blood Moon again. Blood Moon plus Flash Cannon should do the job, I think. Yeah, there's a Drain Punch. Only doing 19 damage there. So really solid Terra. Yep. So there we go. I'd say that was a well played endgame for me. I'm not feeling terrible about that. So anyways, game 3. Now, there's a potential of them going into Araquanid if I try to set up Trick Room. But I'm not thinking that I'm super scared of it. I think, yeah, so anyways, Araquanid seems kind of scary, but I still kind of feel like I want to go for Trick Room here. Looks like I'm going for Tailwind, which I am pretty certain I don't walk into. Tailwind might have been a good call, though. So yeah, we see the Whimsicott Araquanid lead, which if I had went for Blood Moon, well, Blood Moon would have probably died to liquidation, but if I went for Blood Moon, Rabombi, might have been better. I feel like I could have went like Protect plus Tailwind. And seeing this, I'm pretty sure I lock into Trick Room turn 1, and I should not do that. I should not do that. I'm setting them up. And that was definitely a misplay on my part. With the Reflect and just the general bulk, I do take that liquidation quite well. So we get Trigger Room up, and it doesn't seem that bad right now. but obviously that is potentially slower than us, and I didn't really think it was based on like the team composition, like in the lead, because I thought it would just be like a tailwind liquidation, like a fast Araquanid. Uh, but I don't believe that's the case. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it. So again, we take that really well. I go for the Vault Switch. Something to note there is that I did go second. Um, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not faster even after room service with the Ursaluna. But if I am, I should go into that. I don't remember. I mean, I might be faster if they're not like min speed. I mean, slower. But whatever. Um, I don't know if I am, but either way, this is super scary because there's two water types that can easily one-shot me. That Sludge Bomb does absolutely nothing, which is very concerning for me because I was really hoping it would do a lot more. Um, like, yeah, now I'm in Trick Room. I feel like I have to play slow and protect. Um, yeah, they go for the protect in there. And at best, this means we still have to turn a Trick Room of our own Trick Room, which is what happens. Nothing happens. Yeah, so obviously I want the Araquanid. I want that. Uh, I want that thing dead. So I just hit it with the Blood Moon. And Terra and hope that I live liquidation, I guess. Uh, they go for the double protect. And then I hit the Blood Moon. It doesn't KO? That tells me though that they're probably not min speed. Wait, this is going well. Guys, what happens? What happens next? I genuinely don't remember. Like, we took out their biggest threat. I think there's like one turn of Trick Room left. Shadow Ball into that seems really good. They haven't used Terra yet though. I think we should really save the Quaquaval for when Trick Room's over. Like a Shadow Ball seems really good, assuming it doesn't Terra. I think, yeah, maybe like a Shadow Ball into. I don't love that Hyper Voice. Inward Thunderbolt into the Gengar doesn't do that much at all. The Rage Fist though will. The ice cream wears off, which is, well, oh. No, that's not good. It's one good thing, two bad things. So yeah, Quaquaval makes sense here because it's my fast option. But we also just get like Thunderbolted and die. So it almost makes sense to go into Magnet Zone and like set up a light screen or something. Or just I don't know, Volt Switch, but we probably just died a Drain Punch. So we go into a Quaquaval, as we end up doing. I think Close Combat would absolutely be the play here because we saw how much damage he did last time. So I think that's what I should go for. But thinking, Blood Moon might do a lot. No Light Sprain. We could just Aqua Step the other guy. Hopefully does a lot. It does a lot. Yeah, one more will do it if I survive this turn. Which well, wait. No, this is so short-sighted because I just get Thunderbolted anyways because Ursaluna's slower. Even if I didn't die to that Rage Fist, I absolutely should have just close combated the other guy. And I just get Will-O-Wisps, which I'm actually... Why not just go for Thunderbolt? Does Thunderbolt not KO? Is it that bulky? So yeah, it looks like we got through the biggest threat. And somehow... it's looking worse for us. I mean, I guess, yeah, they did play that endgame pretty well. The targeting there, at least. No, you take out the Blood Moon. I don't necessarily understand the Will-O-Wisp. Unless it, like, really was that weak. So I go for Light Screen here? Right? I go for Close Combat. It's not enough after the burn. And then there's a Citrus Berry. It's looking pretty bad at this point. Then there's a Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt does it. Wait, did we see earlier? We saw earlier that it doesn't KO, didn't we? It does a lot, but it doesn't KO. After the Close Combat drop, though, it definitely KOs. And then Reflect is useless now. Why would we Reflect there? We need the damage. It's not like I'm surviving that turn if they Thunderbolt anyways, right? Yeah. And then from there, that's pretty much over. They revealed Terra. Doesn't matter at the end of the game. Terra Poison. What is that? Yeah, the Hydro Pump should definitely do it. And yeah, that's GG's. So yeah, third straight loss. Really surprised with how poorly I'm doing, just to be completely honest. I'm doing quite well in the other draft league I'm playing in, and this team shouldn't be holding me back, so all I can say is low key, this league is harder than the WPL. So anyways, this was our team. We got to see kind of all of it, really. This is kind of no surprises. We already knew most of this. We knew the Terra Ghost, Terra Dragon, Terra Poison. We didn't see the Terra Steel. I don't think it would have helped them very much because I would have just like Earth Powered them. Terra Water makes sense there, and Terra Ghost may also make sense. The Misty Terrain's really cool. That's for Fungus if I brought it. So yeah, that was a good match. At this point, this is week 3. 0-3, really bad start, obviously, but if I win the next 5 matches, I think I should get playoffs. However, Next week's opponent, which this match has already been played like a week ago, but next week's opponent is Jacob, the St. Louis Sentries, and that was honestly like looking at my schedule. You know, I saw like the matchups I had, and next week was the week I was like, okay, this one I'm probably gonna lose, but that's okay because we'll just pick up enough wins on the other ones. But obviously with this kind of start, we're 0-3 looking like 0-4 likely, but you'll have to watch next episode to find out, or just watch the VOD. The VODs are live already. Anyways, thanks for watching, gamers. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yep, we'll get a win next week, surely. Yep. Okay, goodbye.